Hi, my name is Carmen Payne and welcome to this episode of Carmen's Coaching Corner. And I am thrilled that I have a guest on my coaching corner today called Ro Rusnock. Ro, thank you so much for being on the show today. I'm so delighted to introduce you to the people that watch this video. Now, I'm going to share a little bit before Ro and I start talking, and she's got some great wisdom to share with you about how to magnetize your dreams. I'm going to share a little bit about her bio that, Ro, you kindly sent me. Now, Ro and I, we've known each other, what, for a couple of years now, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say 3 years. Does that sound right to you? 3 years? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Ro has been an inspiration, a mentor to me in so many ways. And I just love having you in my support group, in my network as a friend. So thank you again for so much.
Oh, thank you. And it
Coaching Corner
has been expanded in such a short amount of time. I just love watching what you're doing. So this is very fun for me to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm just going to tell everyone a little bit about you, Ro. Ro is the owner of Elements and Energy and a 9-year certified Feng Shui consultant. Ro uses the arts and science of placement Feng Shui as her platform to reach her clients. She works with their spaces. So Ro consults with both residential and commercial property owners who realize their homes and workplaces have a profound effect on their energy levels. Through Feng Shui, Ro guides them in making positive energetic changes to create spaces that empower them and absolutely love. I love that about what you do. I'm actually working in a place right now. The office that I'm sitting in has been Feng Shui'd by you, right? Is that correct, Ro?
Are you in Amanda's location?
Yes,
Pathways of Grace? She actually is now a Feng Shui practitioner, and she did her own Feng Shui. So, so it's all done by Amanda. Yes, but she went through the same school, the Western School of Feng Shui.
Okay.
So very similar work we do.
Yeah, and people love this space, the energy of this place so much. So you also Feng Shui people's lives, right, Ro? Yes. And you've helped me a little bit here and there with my office space, how to work in my place so that I'm not getting bombarded with the incorrect kind of energy, right, in the environment.
Correct.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. Correct. Yes. We want the energy working well.
Exactly. And it makes such a huge difference. So in people's lives, Feng Shui doesn't just transform external spaces. By using Feng Shui tools, scientific principles, and energy techniques to clear energetic blocks in their bodies, Ro supports individuals to expand their leadership ability to be seen, inspire change, create wealth and success habits to magnetize their dreams. So you talk about magnetizing the dreams and things like that. I'd really love to learn a little bit more about how exactly do you help people do that, Ro?
Well, I do the Feng Shui coaching. So it's very important as I'm going through somebody's home. They will tell me, I really want to bring in more money, or I really want to bring in a spouse. I want to get married. And then when we Feng Shui the home, I noticed that they didn't make all the implementations. And I would come back and say, so I noticed you didn't do this part that was in the summary of suggestion. And they'll say, you know what? I really want to do it, but there's something I'm afraid of. I don't know what it is, but I'm afraid to get into a relationship. I don't want to mess up again. I don't want to make a mistake. So what I've noticed that we all from childhood carry energetic blocks in our body from different traumas. So I'm very good at finding out what the trauma is. And through hypnosis, I go in and I clear the energetic blocks from their bodies as well as their homes. So that's how that works.
Wow, that's so fascinating, Ro, because, when I think of, my inexperience of, my lack of knowledge, I should say, around Feng Shui, I really didn't understand the whole spectrum of how it really helps people. And when you talk about hypnosis, I would never have put the two of those things together. So I love the fact that now, is hypnosis an aspect of Feng Shui? Is it one of the tools?
It's not. I found that I believe I'm the only person Feng Shuiing people at this time. And I loved it because I had someone do some work on me, and the two together in combination were a beautiful complement. And my clients are getting phenomenal results. They are moving more freely in the world, and they feel more empowered to do what they're here to do. And I believe we're all here to shine brightly and bring more light to the planet. And that's where I feel like I'm helping.
I can tell you now, you certainly are, because whenever you walk in the room, Ro, there's just such a change of energy and a shift in atmosphere almost. It's almost like there's a barometric change. I'm not sure if I'm saying it.
That is so kind of you. And I do believe, because I've done so much work on myself, that I believe we're all master beings of light, and we have forgotten. Yes. So I am here to remind people to step into that and get rid of all the murk, right? And all the garbage that we have been brought to believe that we have limitations. And they're just those fears that are those traumatic energetic blocks inside of us, holding us back.
Yeah, doing what I do, I work with people in a similar way. So I really love what you're sharing about. I also believe everybody is a source of light.
Yes.
And we all have the light within us, right? And I also believe that we are all energetically connected as well. And a lot of what you share and what you teach during your classes and your programs talk about manifestation, which is what I love to talk about too.
Yes.
And energy, right? The energy that you have around it. So how can what's a simple thing someone can do in their home to maybe change an energy in one of the spaces of their home? Is there something quick?
Absolutely. So first of all, I would have your listeners and viewers ask themselves, what is an area where I feel very low energy in? So for a person who's looking for a relationship, I would have them go to the very far back right corner of their home and put something that represents harmony and couples. So they could put a pairing of some items. So for instance, 2 doves or 2 hearts, or a picture of a couple that they really admire, that they have a very strong relationship, and put that couple there. And every time they walk in, to say, I am enough. I'm enough to have that in my life. And to watch what bubbles up that tells them differently. And to keep a little journal and to say the opposite. So if somebody walks into it's their bedroom in the love and romance area, and they see that little pairing of a couple, and they say, I'm enough to have that. And then to listen to the negative mind chatter that says, oh, you've never done this before, you've always messed up. To write that down and really make a mental cognitive decision that no, that is no longer true. Tomorrow I'm a new person. Tomorrow I can learn how to do this. I know how to be in a healthy relationship.
Exactly.
And affirm that. And you can even put that little affirmation down by the couple. So really it's very personal, because you're finding out what's bubbling up for you in the belief system, because we all know, right, that our beliefs are creating our world.
Exactly.
So, right, to examine that. And then again in the wealth area, and that's the far back left corner of your home from your door. I didn't mention that earlier, but from your front door, standing and looking inside your home, the farthest left back corner is your wealth area. And if you desire more money, again, put in there a picture of water, or you can actually have a little water feature or a large water feature, depending on what size of the room is, or a picture of water. And as you walk into that space, you can say, I am worthy of large amounts of money. I'm a money magnet.
Yeah.
I love money, right? I love money, because we want to have a great relationship with money, just as we do our family members and our significant other. So again, you're going to be watching when you say these positive affirmations of money, you're going to listen to those negative beliefs that come up. Write them down, and then you want to have a rebuttal. So you're just going to turn that statement around. And it could be, again, well, I don't know how to deal with money. I'm afraid of money. I'm terrible with money. Write those down, and then you write the opposite. I'm great with money. I'm learning how to handle money every day better and better. So does that help? Are those
That's
some
great advice? Thank you, Ro. In fact, I think I have a money plant in the farthest left corner of my kitchen.
Yes.
And it's just so happy in that space.
Great.
It really is. And I used to have it in my office because I wanted to attract, positive income into my coaching business. And then I kind of realized it was in the completely wrong corner. And so I had to move it. And as soon as I moved it into my kitchen, it is just thriving in that place.
So is your kitchen, is that the furthest left area of your home, the kitchen?
It's not the furthest left area of my home, but it's because I've got my kitchen and then my dining room is kind of behind.
Okay. Okay.
It's all one room.
Yes.
But there isn't really a place I can put the plant in the dining room. So I put it on the kitchen counter, on the bar area of my kitchen in the far left corner of that space where it kind of divides between the kitchen and the dining room. And I just love it there. And that was because of something I learned from you about where to put things in the home to attract what you want to attract.
Yes.
And I think that's huge.
It is.
The other thing I love what you were saying is about positive affirmations. I think another important aspect of reframing, right, saying the opposite to be true, is feeling that emotion as if you have it, right, or as if you already are it, right? So if you feel like you're terrible with money right now, but your affirmation is, I am amazing with money, you have to act as if it's already like you're already good with money now.
Absolutely. And for those who are just beginning this, it's really important to be patient with yourself, because even though your body and your brain do not believe it at the moment, keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. And I promise you, it's just like adding red dye to water. The more drops and the more time you do it, the water will turn red. But you have to keep being diligent and don't give up, right? We know this to be true. Yes, persistence pays off on this. And as you're saying, really embody it. Just become an actor or an actress and say, this is the new me. I'm walking into this new person who knows how to deal with money, who loves money, who has a ton of money.
Right.
And you will be so surprised how it magnetizes to you.
It's so true. And I just had the thought about, when we were kids and you would pretend to be a doctor or a nurse or whatever, or an astronaut.
Yes.
You didn't think, this is not possible for me. You just acted as if you were an astronaut,
Exactly.
You just pretended that you were it, and you didn't even have any of these other thoughts surrounding that imagination and that creativity. So when you're doing your affirmations, you almost have to kind of step back into that childlike mode of imagination and creation, and everything is possible, and really feel that new affirmation that you want to create. Because on a scientific level, consistency is the key, right? It's just like you were saying, like with the red drops and everything in the water. You are basically creating new neural pathways of that new programming when you do it consistently. And when you add emotion, because emotion's coming from your heart space, you're connecting to your brain, right? And then you're just rewiring everything.
And I want to really validate what you said about being like a child, right? When we were children. And that's what I have my clients do. I have them go back into being a child and leaving the adult out of the equation, because the children inside of us know how to play and have fun and lighten up, right? And not be so serious. So that's a lot of my work, is working with the children within us to allow the abundance, allow the love, to really remember that we are enough. We don't have to be anything more to receive everything that brings us joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm going to share with my audience that I work, Ro was someone I actually worked with to help me bring out my inner child again and just recommunicate with that inner child. And I have to say, it was just such profound work, Ro, and I really appreciate you helping me there. And, this is why coaches are so important, because they really help us move forward. And as a coach, I use coaches, and Ro is one of mine. I'd love to say that, I hope you don't mind me sharing that, Ro.
Oh, no, that's an honor. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Working with you was just such a wonderful experience, and just to experience a different style of coaching as well, just being open to all of that, all the modalities that you have. So I really appreciate you, Ro. So in closing up this episode, how can people get hold of you if they want to learn more about Feng Shui?
Well, I have upcoming on January 12th, I have my huge vision board party. It's the 9th annual vision board party at the Para Club in Tempe. And we always have it filled to the rafters. We have about 100 people that come, and I teach you how to Feng Shui your vision board. So you learn about Feng Shui, you learn how to create and magnetize your dreams to you faster. And I share a lot of different energetic tips for you that day. So again, that's January 12th. And if any of your viewers are interested, I'd be happy to give them information. To reach me, you can reach me at ro@elementsandenergy.com. My website is elementsandenergy.com as well, so you can reach me there. And I started a new, just really quickly, I started a new networking group about 6 months ago, and it's called the Conscious Visionaries networking group, and it's for heart-centered people. So if any of your members are interested, we have 2 chapters, one in Tempe and one in Phoenix, and they can reach me about that as well.
Thank you, Ro. I appreciate
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
I do have to make a note that everything Ro is talking about is happening in Phoenix, right?
Yes, 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 Phoenix. We're in Phoenix,
Arizona.
Yes.
Those of you who watch this video and aren't in Phoenix, Arizona, because I know I have people that watch from the UK and Malta too. So
oh, wonderful
to have that. So Ro, thank you so much.
And thank you. Thank you so much. It was an honor to be with you. Thank you.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. And if you did, please leave your comments underneath. I'll also post the information that Ro shared with us on this video in the verbiage accompanying it. And as always, in love and light to your transformation, Carmen.